How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on Chemo 365. Now tonight's video is going to be a great one because it's going to help save you guys money, especially if you have a firearm that accepts Glock magazines. Now how much money? Well, it just depends, but I've seen it where you can get 3 of these KCI Glock magazines for the price of 1 of these original Glock magazines. Are they any good? Let's have a look. Before getting started, if you haven't seen the video I did on KCI's 50 round drum magazine, I'll leave a link for it right up here. But I ran around 200 rounds through a Glock 19 and a Glock 45 in total, and it ran perfectly. So I'd expect these stick magazines that are a lot simpler to run just as good. Now in this video, part 1, the tabletop review, we're going to have a real close look at its build quality. Part 2, we're going to do reliability tests, stuff them in a whole bunch of firearms to see if there's any hangups, and then we're going to end part 3, which is the torture test. But first, let's break them down. Alright, let's bring in the 15 rounders. Now what we got here is an unused magazine from my Glock 19. Look how shiny that orange follower is. Ooh, it's so nice. But the main things we're looking for is number 1, that it drops freely from the magazine, and that is made possible because of the steel lining within the magazine right in here. So you can see them straight through those witness holes there and right along the feed lip area. Let me see if I can get that right in there. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Again, dropping freely. So let's open up the KCI magazine. Here it is, 15 rounder. If you want to know the model number, it's right there on the back. With these packages, if you just bend them backwards, that should open up this resealable package, which is kind of weird, but I guess nice. Get this out of here. All right. So yeah, here's the KCI mag on this side. It's got the black follower. So there's that steel lining. Oh, right on. You can see the, is it clearer there? Yeah, you can see more of the metal reinforcement up here right along the feed lips here. And man, that looks really nice. You flip them upside down, they both have those buttons. I'm thinking, yep, right under there. KCI is going to be on this side. But let's see if it drops. Let's see if it drops here. Yep, just shoots right out of there. So what we're going to do next is just do a overall weight comparisons, take them apart, see if there's any major differences. I can't foresee anything being totally crazy, but so far it's looking pretty good. All right, this is the Glock magazine, orange follower, 2.5 ounces. Here is the KCI magazine, 2.3 ounces. All right, before breaking them down, let's have a look at all sides and all angles just to see if there's any major differences in physical characteristic. So here is the witness hole side. Nothing different there, really. Turn around this way. Turn it that way. Man, even down to this channel that's cut down there. So similar. Turn it around to the front. Nice and rounded. Difference right here. Again, this is the Glock magazine, the original one with the orange follower. Spin it this way. Yeah. Back around to the witness holes, right around to the top area here. Nothing really there. Let's turn it around. Oh, even that notch in this area is the same here. I know there's a difference in the floor plate though. So the Glock magazine is more round on this end, flatter on the KCI. Show it to you from that side. But I don't think this is going to make much of a difference. Let's get them apart and see if there's any major differences on the inside. So let's have a look at the buttons in here. You can see how I kind of scratched the KCI one up a little bit, but there's that same identical shape. When you flip them over, they both are identical on how they fit into the bottom of the spring. The floor plates, a little bit different shaped as far as how round it is up here. Again, this is the factory Glock mag here. They both have those notches right at the bottom. Let's pull out the springs here. So these springs are identical, really. I mean, they are so identical. Let me see if I can get the followers out here. So here is the differences between the two followers. Man, look at that. The cuts are the same. Where the 9mm is placed is the same. Let's flip them over. Man, guys, that's identical. Here's the body of the magazines again. I mean, we're not going to be able to see much of a difference in there. But there's the steel lining. Can you see it better from down here, maybe? Ugh, can't even tell the difference, guys. So I just wanted to show you that, okay, the Glock is on this side. There's the orange follower. So let me take out the springs here. Just wanted to show you that they are the same length. All right, let me get them. Are they facing the same direction? There we go. So they're about the same length. So if you take the Glock magazine, and here's the body of the KCI, and you put them in there, they should fit. Now let me see. Is that the KCI floor plate? Yeah, this is the KCI plate. So if you put them down in here, the button the right way. Take the KCI butt pad, slide it on there. It works. So that is a Glock spring and follower in a KCI body, and that should work out just fine. I don't know if it's going to work the other way. Let's take the KCI stuff, put that in here. Is that button up here? Let's see if that's going to work. Oh, for the love of... Okay, there we go. And looks like it's working pretty good. So you can exchange both the spring and the followers for both, and they still look like they work pretty good. Let me get some snap caps real quick. All right, this should be the Glock magazine. Yep, the Glock magazine. Got some snap caps in there. Let's see if it'll cycle. Bang. There went the one. Bang. Bang. Lock back. Perfect. All right, how do we know that's the KCI? Because it's a black follower in a Glock magazine. Let's check out the KCI magazine. Is that the right way? Yep, KCI magazine with the Glock insides. Bang. Working good. Perfect. This one should lock back. Awesome. All right. So as you can see, they're interchangeable. All right, these are going to be a little bit more tricky because now they both have black followers, so we really got to watch to see which one is the Glock magazine. So this one on the right side is. So again, we got the steel lining. Very nice there. Switch it around to that side. Again, man, look at that. The similarities so close together. Switch it around to this side. Back around to the front. Down to the butt plates. Ooh, now those are identical. Right around to the front end here. And you can see the steel reinforcements right around the feeding lip area. Okay, let's see if I can slide the scale in here. Yep, okay, this is the Glock mag. What is that, 4.6 ounces? 4.6 ounces. Here's a KCI mag. 4.5 ounces. Ooh, so close. All right, let's make sure the KCI mag can drop freely. All right, that's the KCI mag here. Perfect. Good ejection. And of course, if you hold it straight up and down, you got good, positive, drop-free mags. Okay, this is the Glock magazine. Just to show you, it gives you the same kind of positive ejection. And then if you flip it straight up and down, you get good drop-free magazines for both. All right, let's move on. Whew, okay, that took a little bit. This Glock magazine was fighting me to the very ending, and we're going to see why in just a little bit. But here's a look at the floor plates. Those are identical. Flip them over. You can see that they are so similar. Let's get these out of the way. Now here is where I have my issue. So you're going to notice a spring on the Glock looks like it's a little bit longer, and I really think it is. Because check it out. I did some damage to that floor plate that goes on the bottom of the spring. I gashed it pretty bad with a Phillips screwdriver. But the KCI one held up because it was really easy to take off. Now, they are the same shape. They're identical in its shape. But, man, when I was trying to get the spring out, let's see how long this spring is here compared to the KCI one. I think it's going to be a little bit longer. Yeah, so there's a definite difference in tension when getting out the spring from one of these magazine cases. But the followers, let me see if I can get the followers on here. Look how much longer that spring is. So here's a look at the followers. Let me get them lined up the right way here. Again, identical. So the big difference I'm seeing here is going to be in the spring length. Although, let me see if the tension is going to be about... No, they match up about the same. But look at the difference in length. It's about 3 coils more. So I was struggling. So I hope that doesn't affect the reliability of the Glock, because I kind of jacked up the floor spring plate of this thing here. But the bodies on these are identical. Let me switch them around here so the Glock is on this side. Again, looks really nice. Alright, so the magazine body lengths are about the same there. So I'm wondering if we could just swap these over like we did with the 15 rounders. So let me put the Glock magazine down and see if I can stuff in. Let's see if it goes this way. It's gonna fit in here. Yeah, it looks like that fits in there pretty good. Alright, let me see if I can get this done. This would be a little bit difficult trying to do it under the camera here. So I gotta get this spring down. That has to go here. Oh man. Alright, and then ooh. Okay, since this is the KCI body, let's use the KCI bottom here. Oh, okay. That seems to work pretty good. Let's go the other way around. Alright, we're going with the Glock magazine body, and we can tell this is a Glock magazine body because it says Glock right there. And this is the KCI internal. So let's go like that. That looks pretty good. Let's put the cap on. I'm thinking that it goes on this way. Alright. Ooh, almost lost it. Okay, and oh, that looks like it snapped in pretty easily. Alright, so let's get some snap caps in here and see if it cycles. Alright, I gotta get my hands on these to make sure I know what I'm doing here. So this is the KCI magazine with the Glock internal. So let's see, got snap caps in here. Perfect. Closed up, pull trigger. Perfect. Pull trigger. Great ejection. Pull trigger. That should lock back. Perfect. Alright, so that functioned. Now this is the Glock body. Is that the Glock body? Oh my god, okay. Glock body with the KCI internals. Snap caps. Closed. Pull. Good ejection. Good ejection. And this one should lock back. Perfect. Alright. As far as I know, they're interchangeable. Alright, so what have we learned? Basically, the build quality between an original Glock magazine and the KCI one are identical. They can interchange with each other. They cycle snap caps just fine. So the reliability should be good. So guys, that's the ending of part 1 to this 3-part series. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to Chemo 365, please do. And remember, I'll catch you guys later.